All right, what's going on, everyone? Hockey Time here, back for another picks video. Again, did not get my video out yesterday, but posted those probably a couple hours ago at this point. And today, another 4 games on the docket to go through with you guys. Really quick though, one betting angle that I usually don't talk about on these videos, but we got the Battle of Alberta tonight, and Calgary and Edmonton both to score in the first period. I got it plus 152 on FanDuel. These games always end up being just complete chaos, and I feel like that's, despite it being a plus 152, a pretty safe bet to make. So just something to throw out there in case you guys are also looking to bet on these games tonight. But again, just 4 games: Minnesota, Winnipeg, Seattle, Dallas, Calgary, Edmonton, of course, and then Anaheim and Vegas. Again, not a ton of confirmed goalies yet. Neither has been confirmed for the Minnesota Winnipeg game. For Seattle and Dallas, it's Casey DeSmith. On the Dallas side, I would expect it to be Philip Grubauer. On the Seattle side, Edmonton and Calgary, we should see Stuart Skinner tonight, and I would assume Dan Vladar as well, considering Calgary on the second end of a back-to-back. And then Anaheim, I would assume James Reimer, they're off the second end of a back-to-back as well. And for Vegas, it's going to be Ilya Samsonov, first game of the season. So, running through the picks for tonight, I actually like Minnesota over Winnipeg. I think this Minnesota team is going to be looking for a bit of a bounce back after their tough loss against Seattle again on the second half of a back-to-back, but I do think they have a bit of a jump here, and they're going to be looking just for a better performance all around. Seattle and Dallas, I actually have Seattle in this one too. I don't love Casey DeSmith getting the start here. Of course, they're on the leg of a back-to-back as well. I think it was 13 or 14 games yesterday, so we'll see if Seattle can get it done. A little bit of an upset pick there, but not the biggest one we'll see today. Edmonton, Calgary, despite the records being 2-0 Calgary and 0-2 for Edmonton, I do like Edmonton to win this game again. Stuart Skinner, the starter, going to be in net for them, and it's going to be Dan Vladar most likely in net for Calgary. Edmonton looking to make sure they don't have that same start they did last year. They're going to be pretty motivated to get it done tonight, I would assume. But then my big upset tonight, I actually have Anaheim over Vegas. Ilya Samsonov was ridiculously inconsistent last year. This is his first regular season action, and I didn't think the Ducks looked terrible against San Jose the other night. I don't expect this team to be that great, but I do think they have a little bit more talent all around than they did last year. I don't love that James Reimer's probably going to be the starter for them tonight, but I do think that's a little bit of a shot in the dark that got to take once in a while, right? These games, you got to play them, and if you didn't play them, it would just be the favorites winning every time, right? So I'm going to take Anaheim over Vegas. Could be very wrong. Might work out great. We'll see. As far as the picks from yesterday, it was a crazy day. We hit on Boston, Toronto, Montreal, Utah, Detroit, Seattle, Dallas, and Anaheim. Washington, Florida, Colorado, Edmonton, and Philadelphia all kind of let us down. A couple storylines from yesterday, though, man. I mean, Colorado looks to be in a bit of trouble with their goaltending. I think they've given up something like 17 or 18 goals through their first 2 games, which is just not sustainable whatsoever. Georgiev very much in need of a bounce back there. Utah upsetting the Rangers. They start the year 3-0. A ridiculous goal from Clayton Keller a minute after, if that, or a ridiculous save from Shesterkin, excuse me. Really thought that momentum was going to carry the Rangers down and get the job done for them, but they left Clayton Keller with far too much room in tight, and he got it done. Toronto continues to look pretty good. Jersey continues to look pretty good. Montreal, Sam Montembeault looks very, very good to start the year. It's a good news for the Canadians. Caden Primo didn't look great in the game he played. He didn't look horrible by any means, but good to see Montembeault looking to have a really good start for the Habs. And the Habs as a whole look pretty good to start the season, which is refreshing as well. And then again, Edmonton losing to Chicago in a game that Chicago went 3 for 3 on the power play. Something that was a struggle for them for their first game, and frankly all of last year, considering the talent they have now. That power play should be a lot better. So just a couple of storylines from yesterday. We'll see what happens for tonight's picks. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And again, if you guys are into betting on this kind of stuff, Calgary, Edmonton, first period, both teams to score, plus 152 at FanDuel. That line might have changed by now, but pretty safe one for the Battle of Alberta. Enjoy the games tonight, and we'll talk to you guys soon.